Listen. Can you hear it? The music. I can hear it everywhere. All you have to do is listen.
The Hebrew word for Jubilee is Yobel, and it means deliverance. It happens every 49 years, with the crossing of the Jordan being the first year of the cycle. The children of Israel spent 40 years in the wilderness, and the Exodus happened in 1446 BC, so the crossing of the Jordan happened in 1406 BC. 1406 BC is 2451 Bereshit, which is the first year of the 51st Yobel since the beginning. 593 BC is 3264 Bereshit, and it's the 30th year of the 17th Yobel since the crossing of the Jordan. 2025 AD is 5881 Bereshit, and this is the first year of the 121st Yobel. 120 years is the limit to how long the self-existent will plead with man. The word for year is Shana, and it means a division of time. It's reasonable to construe, then, that 120 Shana is 120 Yobelim. 2024 AD is 5880 Bereshit, and this is the final Shana of the 120th Yobel. The word for month is Chodesh, and it means renewal. The word for moon is Yareach, and it means moon, always. The word Yarach means the time associated with the Yareach, always. The title of a particular Yarach is associated with a particular Chodesh, or time of the Shana. The Shana always starts on the 4th day of the week. The first Shabbat of the Shana is always on the 4th day of the first Chodesh. All Chadashim consist of 30 days. There are always 12 Chadashim in a Shana, never 13. There are 13 weeks in a season, and each is punctuated by a Tekufah day. 12 Chadashim by 30 days apiece is 360 days, plus 4 Tekufot is 52 weeks exactly. There are 6 portals in the east and 6 portals in the west. The 4th portal controls Abib 1. From the 5th day of the 4th Chodesh in the 5th Shana, which is the 30th Shana of the Yobel, to the 5th day of the 6th Chodesh in the 6th Shana, when Ezekiel was with the elders of Yehudah, is 364 days for a year, plus 60 days for 2 months equals 424 days. Now Ezekiel 3 says that he spent 7 days by the river with the captives. So we subtract 7 days and end up with 417 days. But that Shana included an extra week because the sun was not in the 4th gate on the Tekufah day. So we add an extra week, and that brings us back up to 424 days. So this demarcates the final week of Ezekiel's 430 days. And Ezekiel 8, when he has the vision of abominations, is an image of Jerusalem's final week of Shanaim, final week of years. The great signal happened on the 4th day of the 7th month, 5873 Mereshit, which was the 33rd day after the eclipse. The first 1260 days expires on the 4th day of the 1st month, 5877 Mereshit, which corresponds to March 27th, 2021. This is the time where the accuser is cast down and Moshiach is given authority. The second 1260 days expires on the 4th day of the 7th month, 5880 Mereshit, corresponding to September 28th, 2024. (3284 Mereshit, or 573 BC, is the beginning of the 68th Yobel, and Ezekiel is having his vision from the ground to form Fort Antonia. He's looking south at the city of David. If we take 1260 years from this date, we arrive at 4544 Mereshit, which is 688 AD, and this is when construction on the Dome of the Rock began. From the abomination of desolation to 5804 Mereshit, which is 1948 AD, is 1260 years. This is when the state of Israel was established. If we take 1290 years, then that brings us to 5834 Mereshit, which is when the Camp David Accords were signed. If we take 1335 from the abomination of desolation, then we get to 5879 Mereshit, which is 2023 AD. And it says, "Blessed is he who is waiting earnestly and comes to the 1335 days." The second 1260 days expires on Shabbat, the 4th day of the 7th month, 5880 Mereshit. This corresponds to September 28th, 2024. The 10th day of the 7th month, 5880, lands on October 4th in 24. This is the announcement, the closing of the 120th Yobel cycle, also known as the Day of Yahuwah. It happens on the 6th day of the week, and the following day is the weekly Shabbat. So the first work day that the Most High has to really tear shit up is the 12th day of the 7th month, which lands on October 6th, 24. If you go back 70 weeks from there, you get the command to restore. Jerusalem is restored by Mashiach. He's referred to as Joshua and Zerubbabel. Joshua refers to his status as bringing salvation, and Zerubbabel refers to his status as coming from Babylon. But what else do we know about Mashiach? We know that he's in earth on September 23rd, 2017. We know that he comes from Edom, which is in Babylon. We know he's the son of Joseph and Mary, and he's laid in a manger when he's born. We know he's the son of David and the son of Peter, and we know that he has to be 30 years old to be priest of the Most High. We know that his name is Pele-Yoatz, which is translated Wonderful Counselor. In addition to a bunch of other stuff I know about myself, I know that my name is Robert William. I know that I was born into the Peterson family, a son of David and Mary, at St. Joseph Hospital in Orange, California, while Jupiter was in the manger. And I know my purpose in life.
The music is all around us. All you have to do is listen.